With this design, middle-of-the-pack hardware, and a flagship price, this phone stood out in both the right and the wrong ways. And let's be honest, if you clicked on this video, you either love it or you hate it. What you just saw were videos I took while using the Nothing Phone 3 on a trip to Beijing. And I'm going to be honest, video is not his forte. When I first got my hands on it, my immediate thought was, who in the mindset would spend over $800 on this? Because I'm sure by now you guys all know that with the flagship price, it does not come with the most flagship components. With lesser screen, lesser battery, lesser chipset, I'll simply just list them out here so that we can move on with what I really want to talk about for this video. Some of the B-roll or point of view shots were recorded using my new Xiaomi glasses. I might release a separate video on this, so let me know if you're interested. You might think I definitely not recommend this phone, and I think you're right. If we're looking at hardware and value for money, it is very difficult to recommend this phone over other $800 plus flagships that has been around for a few months even and has better hardware such as the OnePlus 13, the Xiaomi 15, and even the Pixel 9 Pro. So you should be looking at these phones if you value performance and want the best hardware that you pay for. But let's go one layer deeper. Carl Pei, Nothing's CEO, once said that he created Nothing to be different, as the phone market today is boring.
After a slew of more and more similar products and more uninspiring products, that somehow the smartphone revolution has ended.
And I 100% agree with him. Phones today are very alike. People are copying each other. Everyone wants to be the next iPhone and copy the iOS, the dynamic island, the camera button, and even the overall phone looks and design. And when Apple themselves are not making any significant progress, the entire market somewhat plateaued and we are now stagnant. We're stuck. So when Nothing came out with the Phone 1, along with a unique design philosophy, the glyph lights, and the Nothing UX, it created a spark of difference. And over the years, that spark grew as Nothing's community and fanbase grew. I followed Nothing's YouTube channel, its subreddit, and various social media platforms, and they have some of the most active and passionate fanbases I've seen in quite a while. It somewhat reminded me of Xiaomi when they first started 15 years ago, when they would respond to every user feedback, provide weekly software patches, and the very first Xiaomi 1, the first phone, had the first 100 Mi fans, their names on the opening screen. And that was what drew me towards Android in the first place. I chose Android over iOS for its openness, choices, optionality, and the freedom to customize. I think in a way, Nothing embodies that Android spirit, the spirit of being different. Bruh. But I also think they could have done more. Why did you choose Android? Let me know in the comments, or even if you're using iOS, what? We can engage in a debate to the death in the comment section. And Nothing's spark and fandom grew with the Nothing 3A, which I still believe is the best sub $400 phone that you can get, especially here in the US, where choices are very limited. But with the Nothing Phone 3, and let's put aside the Panda, or even the symmetrical camera placements, even though I do not like it, it's subjective. The Phone 3 feels like taking a step forward, but 2 steps backwards. Forward because I like how they opened up their API that allows developers to create uses out of the glyph toy. And there are some pretty cool user-generated contents or user-generated toys that you can download, such as the music visualizer, the coin flip, and compass. And also the ability to share user-generated filters for your photos. You all know that camera to me is the most important component of a phone, but the Nothing Phone 3's camera is really nothing, pun intended. Its sharpness, details, and overall imaging are all pretty mediocre, but with their very active and creative fanbase, we are able to download impressive filters with a simple QR code scan. And some of these filters can significantly improve the characteristics, the vibe, and the mood of your photos. Feel free to pause the video and scan the barcodes. And full disclosures, none of them are created by me. I will include the creators' names and links in the descriptions below. And I'll also provide a Google Drive link to unedited straight-off camera images for those that are interested. My personal favorite filter is this Fuji X. It captures the exact mood and tone that I, at the current stage of my photography journey, really likes. And for comparison, let me show you the same Lotus photos I took with another device. So in a way, nothing is nothing without its users. The user engagements brought back the excitement we had with Android in its early days. The days when the optionality, the freedom, those things that paved the way to its rapid growth in becoming the world's #1 operating system. So nothing. Carl, Steven, if you guys happen to see this, instead of trying to be a flagship brand, double down on what you guys did, right in the first place. Listen to your fans, continue building your community, and keep thinking outside the box. Be that actual lobster. If you enjoyed this video, you want to sub to the channel and click on the like button. And check out my other videos, especially the Oppo Find X8 Ultra review, where I took it to Vancouver. It is my best. And this video was actually supposed to be about this foldable Huawei laptop, but I just could not find use for it for the life of me. So maybe I will return it. Let me know what you guys think of this product. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.